Hello and welcome back to another video. I know you've seen all of these before, but the last entry into the entire thing here is this watch right here. This watch has been handled by me for about a day now, so it might be a bit, like might have a little bit of like fingerprints and stuff on it, but shouldn't be too bad. And yeah. So if you look here, this thing right here is a bezel. You can move it in place. I'm guessing this is for diving and whatnot. Okay. And oh, I lost my train of thought. Okay. So this watch is really nice, and it is not a Rolex Submariner. If it was, this would be in a vault far away from me. I am not trusted with a Rolex Submariner. That boy is like what, $40,000. It's the cheaper little, it's kind of like it. It's supposed to resemble it, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I think the bezel is a little off here. Let me just move it. Yeah, it's in place now. Anyway, so, okay, sorry. I got distracted here, and here's the little, date there. Let me move it upwards so you can see it better. Boom. It's a little dome there. Sorry, I don't know. You might hear laughing. I don't know. My dad's talking on the phone about something. I don't know what it is. But, and then if you look here, it is, just E. Yes. It is a automatic professional, 200 meters of water resistance. That means this watch can be worn in the water. And sorry to say it, but I've made up my mind on all of these watcherinos. And these watches, sadly, I'm selling them all. No, I'm just not. But no, all these watcherinos right here, these watches. What am I trying to say? Oh, this is the last watch in my collection right here. This is the last watch right here, the finale, because the last watch I ever wanted in my collection. I wanted a few qualities of watches that I wanted. I wanted at least one quartz watch, one mechanical, at least one automatic, but these two are really bad. That one right there, the Carnival one is pretty cool. The Seiko one is alright. The Lubinia is kind of good, I guess. The moon phase is just always off. And then the one over here, which is the Seiko Solar Chronograph, and then this one, which has it has no monetary value. It has sentimental value. It was gifted to me by my dad. And we tried to remove we tried to put the case back on here, the back, because we took the battery out. And, focus. Okay. And we ended up, he ended up, because he used pliers for some reason. And, yeah, cracked it up there. But it's still fine because it's got a story in it. And that's really all that's really needed. And also, let me show you the back here. Let me unlatch it here. Hold on, it's kind of hard because I just cut my nails recently, so I have no nails right now. Ah, there we are. And then let's take a look within. That thing is really nice. Hit it. There it is. So the reason this watch's rotor is kind of stiff is it uses the Seiko magic lever. That means the you can look that up in the searches. You can look that up on Google to find out what it is. That means it doesn't matter what the rotor moves at, it'll always wind itself, so that's really nice. Let me just close this up a little bit. Come on, close up. And also, last thing before we get into the ending here, which is the ending. So a screw down crown. This watch is complete with a screw down crown. I forgot to say that first. So what a screw down crown is, it's like if you'll go to try to wind it. So people out there, an automatic watch can, some watches aren't, but most of them are also self-winding, so you can get it started. You will move it clockwise, but this way, if you try to move it clockwise, you'll get stumped. This watch will get jammed, it will be stiff, it won't move at all. It'll basically be, it won't be stiff, it'll just be locked in place. So if you try to wind it that way, you might as well just, just stop what you're doing, because you might break it off, and that'll be really stupid. So the way you have to unlock it is you have to not pull on it, you have to wind it counterclockwise downward, or pull it downward here. Keep going, just keep swimming, okay, and then when you hear it, it'll unlatch itself here, and now when you wind it upward, you can now move it upward, or counterclockwise, and now you can wind it. And other watches use different types of, have different types of features, so you'll have to consult your instruction manual, because they might be different, and you're probably like, oh, okay, I did it all now, I'm gonna go in the water. No, if you went in the water with this crown out, you would be screwed, literally screwed. You have to screw this in, or else water will infiltrate your watch and you will be screwed. You'll have to buy another one, or get it replaced, or get it fixed. Let me put this thing down here. Come on, stand. So let me just do this real quick. Man, this is terrible. It's the worst video I've ever made. Not really, but Okay. And then to wind it back in, you have to push it in and then wind upward. Is it in? Oh, you have to push it in slightly and then move it upward. And then it'll lock back in place. Like, it'll be so stiff that you won't be able to move it anymore. And that tells you that it's done. So sadly, I really want to wear this thing right now, but sadly, look how long the band is. There's no way I can fit that. So I have to go to a watch place and have them remove the bands for me. And that's pretty much it, because literally everyone's distracting it. So that's pretty much it. So here's the watch lighting up. Ow.